So we have Garima Kulkarni on Dear Emotions. Thank you so much for joining this podcast. It's been what, like महीनों बातों चलती रही है हमारी कि भाई please can you be a part of the podcast. So thank you so much for joining us.
I'm happy to share my emotions with you, Priyanka.
This is the best dialogue you ever said, because this podcast is all about sharing emotions. Like, of course, we want to understand the journey of our guest, and through that I feel बहुत लोग अपने emotions को ढूंढ सकते हैं उस journey में, that yeah, I also felt this way. A lot of people don't say it, they don't even admit to themselves कि yeah, this was such an emotion in my childhood, or even while I'm working somewhere and I feel this way, and they don't address certain emotions. So this conversation should bring out a lot of emotions from your side, and people should relate that कि हाँ, ये बहुत सही चीज़ है, ये जो बात बोली ये बिल्कुल मेरे साथ भी हुआ है. So we have Garima Kulkarni from Sophia Senior Secondary School, Ajmer. That's where we were in class together. What was that era like? 1995, 1998, I don't know. But you still don't look like कि तुम स्कूल से निकल गई. You're still that school girl. You still look like that. Yes, you look like that. कोई feature नहीं बदला है तुम्हारा. You are still exactly that. Like, how do you maintain this glow?
But by staying happy and content with what I'm doing,
Yeah.
taking less stress is the key, I think.
So I think so that is the key, living the way we should be living in this time. This 2025 was a stressful year for sure in so many ways.
Yes.
How was your 2025?
Yeah, a bit stressful as well, but I learned a lot of things. I did a lot of things by stepping out of my comfort zone, which was the key aspect for me for 2025.
So I know that you're a curious person who is constantly learning. At the moment, I want to talk about you and who you are, so our viewers come to know who is Garima Kulkarni. Okay, so I know that you were a studious person. Just for our viewers know that तुम पढ़ाकू लड़की थी हमारी class की, one of the पढ़ाकू लड़की. And I think you were also a quite shy person. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
That's my
Yes.
observation from distance, because हम एक gang में नहीं थे, but 60 बच्चों की क्लास में अगर तब ऑब्जर्व कर सकती हूँ, so I can say I'm an observant person. खुद ही को कॉन्फिडेंस देना पड़ता है कभी कभार.
No, you have to do that. You have to keep yourself happy the first.
So tell me, what motivates you to keep learning even when life is so crazy busy?
For me, at one point of time, learning was not a choice, it was a necessity, where I had to restart my career from scratch after relocating to a newer town where IT was not a norm that time. So I had to start from scratch. It started from a basic necessity, learning. But now, if you look at it, these days, you should know where you want to be. And that's where the curiosity and knowing yourself from within, like what makes you happy, where you want to go, what is your goal. The goals are not like next year tak ye hona hai, or yeah, next year tak I have to be at this position. No, it's about a long-term goal. And that's where you keep building yourself step by step, maybe month by month or year by year. And that's, if you have that end goal in mind, if you have a vision for yourself, a growth trajectory or a personal growth trajectory, not even from the professional front. Like you just mentioned that I was a shy person, and definitely I was. And that's when I had this goal for myself, that I have to step out of that comfort zone. Unless and until you are in that comfortable ecosystem, you are hesitant to step out of it. And that's, once you take that plunge, is the day that the growth starts.
So tell me if there is a moment that you would love to share here where you learned something completely new, and while you were learning, or when you learned something, now it can be anything, a life lesson or maybe a skill or something, and that completely changed your perspective towards people, towards how you look at your professional life, how you look at motherhood. I don't know. So I'm keeping, all the departments open. You give me your perspective.
Okay, a moment when everything changed completely or my perspective changed was again definitely a point when I moved back to Belgaum. So, just a little bit of background why this perspective changed. So, I was working uh, in with Infosys and I was representing my tech team in Zurich, and I was like working with this amazing set of Swiss bankers there. There was so much to learn, and I was like just enjoying. I was getting comfortable also with the tech aspect, and I love tech. Till now, even if I'm helping startups, those are tech startups that I love to engage with. Now, we had a moment, we had a decision to make where we moved to Belgium after marriage. So imagine like from Zurich coming directly to Belgium. And this was early 2014. And that time we didn't had a lot of IT opportunities for my role in Belgium. And initially while engineers पहले करके देखेंगे फिर सोचेंगे क्या होगा, with that attitude, with those early 20s enthusiasm, you just move, you're excited, you have that chill phase, and then all of a sudden the reality hits when you want to get back into the professional world. You don't have anything to do, and that's when I I didn't know what to do. Was that a mistake? What was it? I was just not able to even understand. But then, having that curiosity, trying to understand that if you have to do something, you have to step out. You cannot limit yourself to your educational qualifications anymore. And that's when the learning perspective changed completely for me. And I have done a lot of things after that. I joined my husband's construction business, which was like a traditionally run business. I applied every possible thing that I could do for them via tech, like doing small tools for them and aligning a couple of daily reportings and everything that I could incorporate within their system via tech is something that I started with. But then that was also not enough, and that's when I learned again. I learned cross functional department handling, I learned sales, I learned business development, I even did accounts for my husband's firm. I had a great learning curve. And then motherhood happened, again a pause. Then I started my entrepreneur journey. COVID happened, again a pause. But then COVID also brought in a lot of opportunities. Like all of a sudden, these geographical locations were nothing. You could be anywhere. The remote became the new normal. And that is when I rejoined IT. There's something that, that itch I was always having. Ki baba, I had to leave IT. I explored all of those things. But this time when I joined IT, I was even more strong. I didn't realize that past couple of years, the things that I have been doing has shaped me so much that now I IT as a complete different perspective. I am a leader ready to do better things rather than doing just coding. This moment, when I had to learn and go beyond my educational qualifications and do things was a perspective that changed everything.
Correct. My studies and finding a job in that particular same sector was a challenge. Now, being in a new country, suddenly you feel like I never hoped to be here, but now I'm here. So, अब कैसे शुरू करेंगे life? And I did completely different things in life, but of course, कुछ skill set जो आप सीख कर आते हो, you feel like कि चलो यहाँ से शुरू करते हैं, and then you end up doing something completely different. People feel like अरे पढ़ाई कुछ और करी थी, and now you're doing something completely different. I'm like, yeah, but that's a life challenge ना, क्योंकि adapt करना भी तो बहुत मुश्किल होता है. Just to be in a different industry, you feel little demotivated, I can say, कि ये चाहती नहीं हूँ मैं पर करना पड़ रहा है. Also because you want to go out of the house, you want to learn culture, you want to meet people, and that's how you're going to groom yourself. जब तक आप घर से बाहर नहीं निकलोगे तब तक आपकी कोई गाड़ी निकलने वाली नहीं है. पर अगर मैं घर से बाहर निकलती नहीं या एटीट्यूड ऐसा रखती कि टिल टाइम द मनी इज नॉट कमिंग इन आई एम नॉट गोना डू एनीथिंग, तो आपकी गाड़ी फंसी की फंसी ही रह जाएगी. be it wherever you are.
I completely agree, Priyanka. Money is a byproduct of what you want to do in life. If you understand that, money will follow. But if you're not happy, you will reach a phase where you will not grow. Sometimes you have to make those difficult decisions, and not all the decisions are going to make everybody happy. People will say things. It's like you have to consider those as noises, and you need to have that focus that this is what I want to do, and this is my path to reach there. Maybe the path is not
Correct.
beautiful, maybe the path is not something that is going to be appealing to the people, but
Yeah.
I know my path, I know the trajectory of the path, and that's what keeps you content.
And change is a constant thing. You have to embrace it. You like it or you don't like it.
True. So true.
हमारे क्या ब्रैकेट्स बने हुए हैं ना, जिस तरीके से पैदा हो गए हो, अच्छे स्कूल जाओ, अच्छे कॉलेज जाओ, अच्छे जॉब में लगो, अच्छी अच्छे अच्छी मैरिज हो, अच्छे बच्चे हो, सबको अच्छा अच्छा चाहिए. लेकिन डिफिकल्ट पाथ से निकलने के लिए हिम्मत और एक स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडसेट should be
True.
parallelly working for you. It should not be like कि सब अच्छा होगा लाइफ में, सब अच्छा ही होना चाहिए. ऐसे नहीं होता है.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
I agree. I agree. And that's so true. And apparently, my husband, we both have been doing that. So we keep each other motivated when it comes to that.
Now tell me, what is that you have in your list which you're going to learn next? Maybe a skill, maybe there is something that you feel like कि ये crack करना बाकी है. ऐसा कुछ है लाइफ में?
When you reach your 80s and 90s, you cannot say that you know everything. Life में every time you always know that there is a lot more to learn. You will always have a list. But
Yeah.
what my mantra stays here, Priyanka, is I don't follow trends that this is trending. Of course, what is needed? When AI came, you have to be updated with AI. So that was not a trend. It was a movement which you had to learn. Knowing that what problem I'm trying to solve in life now. And now learning path is no more like you have to go through all the tutorials. There's such beautiful concepts like micro learning these days, that you just want to know this much of the entire big product. You can just learn this much because you only are going to need that much. So understanding that, knowing what products to use, and keeping up with the trends of the market. What are the new things that can help you grow in what you are doing is how I decide.
Now, when you are growing, you're learning skills, you are, adapting with the trends and all of that. There's something which is required called discipline. कोई रोज का एक अलार्म है कि ओह 10:15 पे भी ये करना है. How does it work for you?
I am very bad with routines. I am a very ad hoc person in that way. But what keeps me grounded is when the real growth is happening, the uncomfort begins. So whether it is like speaking on stage, starting over, or even learning to say no, those meaningful changes that you bring to your life when you step out of your comfort zone, and that insecurity, uncomfort, what are people going to say about me? But when I reach that keeps me motivated. Okay, now I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. So now the growth will happen. The changes will come. If you understand that you are growing, growth will happen, because it's you who will know that first.
Now tell me, what did you learn late in life that you wish कि ये काश मैं पहले सीख लेती? ऐसा कभी कोई मोमेंट आया कि अरे ये तो बड़ा सिंपल था या ये टफ था, लेकिन आई विश ये मैं 20s में सीख लेती. आई डू अंडरस्टैंड कि हम लोग जिस एरा में पैदा हुए थे, एंड नाउ वी आर इन एरा वेयर it's all screens and AI, and life has transformed for us. Like parents हमारे एज में थे जब we were kids, and they were like कि बेटा CPU का बटन कौन सा है, how does this thing work? From there, now even they're on Instagram and commenting on pictures. I'm like, mom, आप एक ही बार 10 बार लिखते हो मेरे उसी पिक्चर पे, so relax, I get it that you love me, but parents have also groomed, so we have also groomed. If you see, we can say कि हम tech friendly हैं, but even we have seen a change in technology. बट ये टेक्नोलॉजी पे है, लेकिन ऐसी कोई चीज है जो यू रियलाइज मे बी लेटर इन लाइफ की दिस वॉज अ थिंग दैट आई विश आई न्यू अर्लियर?
Right now, two things are coming in my mind, see, Priyanka. I come from a place where marks were everything. And that was my validation that I have got good grades, so I'm doing well. But marks are apparently not everything. And very later in stage, I realized after getting into my first job, or maybe after that, confidence is something that is built through actions. And if you, even if you know everything, if you're not able to communicate that well, it's of no use. It's always going to stay with you. So this is something that I learned at a very later stage, that learning to communicate, learning to articulate in the right words is the key.
Tell me more about the networking that you are teaching kids, skill to kids, younger kids. How does this thing work? Like,
Yeah, so I conduct workshops and I call it Unmute Yourself. And in those workshops, those are very fun and interactive workshops where we work on how kids can introduce themselves, or what are filler words, how not to use them, what is their body language, because kids don't understand that. They are always shaking, doing things.
yeah, yeah,
So those body languages, then a lot of fun aspects around it. But those are like core elements of communication. But how I always initiate my communication classes is asking kids what they want to become in life. So, like my son wants to become a tennis player. Okay, that keeps on changing every year. As of now, it's tennis player.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I will ask him, like, do you think communication is going to help
Yeah.
you with
Yeah.
your goal, and how? So he will say that I will be interacting with my coaches, I will be interacting with my opponents, and the most interesting thing that he had said was, I will be giving interviews. So if you have to do all of that, then
Yeah.
how communication is important, why communication is important. So I make them understand, I make them speak their heart out, because kids also need to align to why they are learning this.
Yeah.
It should not be like a subject that you have a book, it's been told by school that you have to learn these two chapters and you're learning this. No, it is a very important life skill. There's nothing called as right or wrong speaking. It's about speaking at their age.
And that is so important. There have been so many times where you feel like I know the answer, or maybe this idea could work, but the time you don't say it, how will that be executed? And you feel shy about sharing your ideas because you feel you underestimate yourself basically. And that should be
A lot of
going out of your
professionals
personality.
also come to me. They say that during meetings they have a lot of ideas, but they are not able to articulate it well, because having the right articulation is also important. So when I train professionals around it, it is more on articulation. But when it comes to kids, it's about communicating. And you having that idea and not being able to express it, and seeing somebody else in the same room saying the same idea,
Yeah.
it hurts.
It hurts. So you know exactly what people have struggled. Did you struggle that way? Did you had issue in communicating your ideas, or you have just observed this around and you felt like this is
So
something
I
people?
I
Tell
never
me.
had issues in communicating my idea, but I might have had issues in articulating the idea in a way that those ideas are accepted.
Wow.
Sometimes having a motive or a vision aligned to your ideas increases the acceptance level to whomever you are pitching the ideas. And being into a profession where I also help with pitches and things around the business development, this is a very important skill. This is something that I have learned, evolved, and I'm also helping people with it.
Right. So you teach kids and adults as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
So can I enroll?
We can always connect, Priyanka.
For sure, I am gonna travel, come to India and enroll there, and learn this face to face because this is a life skill. And
It
then,
is, it is.
yeah,
It is
and
a
then we,
non-negotiable life skill, Priyanka. Like how people learned and have adapting the healthy lifestyle. Like
yeah,
a decade ago, fitness was interest. Now fitness is lifestyle. But
yeah.
a lot of people still don't understand that communication is also a very important life skill.
Yeah. It's not just to impress, but it also can, again, turn ideas into something that you will be
Yes.
living through it, you know? If there are any tips that you can give to viewers who feel like, yeah, I need to work on my certain areas when it comes to communication, you know, between partners, between husband, wife, between relationship, you know, between girlfriend, boyfriend. People generally get offended by the way you said in such a way and I don't like it. So वो जो communication है वहीं पे relationship fail हो जाता है. So how people can work around that?
Okay, interesting. In a relationship, I would say this in general, like not just a relationship at home, but any relationship with your friend or your colleague as well.
Yeah.
Like there could be things that are hurting you, but you
Yeah.
have to ensure that is this the right environment and the right day to communicate. Maybe the other person is also going through a lot today, and if you just open out your disappointments,
Yeah.
things might not be taken in the right way. And also sometimes instead of just beating around the bush, if you just say what you need, half of the job is done. But apparently we hesitate on saying that one sentence and we would build a complete story around it, and
Yeah.
still after doing the complete story we might still miss out on this particular sentence. So knowing what to communicate and when to communicate is the key. It is also important in professional journeys to keep your emotions aside and learning to say no when it is needed.
Now, you
It's
have just said such an important thing. I've been told so many times in my workplace that you are highly emotional, and I feel like, so what do you mean by that?
this is a skill that you learn with time and evolve. Every time stepping out of your comfort zone just a little bit. You cannot change overnight. It is an adaptation.
Yeah.
It is a process rather than just a small adaptation. It's a process. It can take months, but you have to ensure that you're not reacting. So it's
Yeah.
the first step. Not
We should know
always
how
that
to
you have
respond
to.
well, not
Yes, you
react.
don't. Yes, you don't have to react and respond also immediately. Take a
Yeah.
pause, because once you cool down, have a sip of water. Even that 30 seconds is going to bring you clarity, because our human brains are built in a way that if we hear something wrong about us, we want to immediately react to it and
Yeah.
without thinking. We are always offended if anybody pinpoints something in us, even if we know that
Yeah.
yes, we have that in us.
But तुम
We don't
कैसे
want
बता
to be
रहे हो?
told.
मैं
हाँ,
क्यों
तुम कैसे
जानती
बता सकते हो मुझे?
Who
Who
are
are you
you?
to tell me?
Yeah. Now tell me something. Is there a plan in your life that you feel ये अभी targets हैं मेरे जो मुझे next 5 years में achieve करने हैं? Is there any set goals you have for yourself?
I do have my milestones and set goals, but when you see at the bigger picture, I would say that I want to help build leaders who can communicate with clarity and empathy, especially in this AI driven world.
Yeah.
These days, if you see that people are writing emails, such amazing emails, right? And when you go and speak to that person, the the person is a different person altogether. You might have a perception about that person, and the person starts talking. That's not how it should be. AI should also be trained to be talking your language.
Yes.
So that is something that I would want to help leaders with. And I want to learn more about human behavior, because whether it is businesses, leadership, or parenting, everything, I tell you, everything works better when people feel they are heard.
And the thing that you said, that AI should also be able to understand a personality and then maybe give a, you know, answer to the prompt, that will really help humans and not make two personalities like, are you bipolar or something? You know, people will not think like that about you.
So again, learning, prompt engineering. It's not just for engineers. However, the term is prompt engineering. It's not data science. It's not rocket science. It's a basic skill. You should know what to ask. Now again, a very important thing here is, if you don't know how to communicate, how will you ask? Having that right sentences, being able to tell to GPT.
Now, Garima, tell me, what are those good questions that anyone should be asking? I don't know, 2 questions, 3 questions, that should be the basic minimum to start a conversation with someone new.
So breaking this ice is very important. Now,
Yeah.
if the sooner you find your common grounds,
Yeah.
that's it. You can talk for hours together. But what if you don't get any common grounds? That is
Yeah.
when maybe I don't prefer asking for what do you do as a profession, or what are your hobbies, because those are also some basic questions. And of late I have been interacting with a lot of people who have their hobbies only as reading, so I don't want another answer like that. So but a thing that always excites other party, because you also have to ensure the interest of the person whom you are talking to. Maybe you can have a question, something like, what's exciting in your life these days? So it breaks the monotonous question and answer thing in their minds, that this is not something that I was expecting. So their brain starts working and they start evaluating their lives. Oh yeah, this was interesting, that was interesting. And maybe it's not just the hobbies, they might come up with a creative thing, and you might learn a bit or two.
Yes, yes, absolutely. When someone talks to you about, for example, any sport, I feel like, oh, I don't follow that, but can you tell me more? And then this person also feel excited to talk about their favorite stuff, and you get to, the 10 minutes just go here and there. You feel like, oh, by the time coffee is ready, we are done and dusted. Come on, move on to the business now. But it's
Yeah,
just
I can relate, because I've met a lot of people. For them, like having a conversation for 2 to 4 minutes is also that sweats them out.
Yes, yes, because like my manager, she was teaching me how to speak with clients. And now if you're meeting clients, let's say weekly basis, and you're taking them around to your property and showing them the product. And there are phases, or there are minutes, there are moments in lift where you don't know what to talk.
Yes, and even for the obvious questions, like, how are you? Good. So that's what they're expecting. How about replacing the words like good and nice by some meaningful sentences?
Like how?
Like maybe just a headphone, maybe, because I'm wearing that, so that came
Yeah.
to my mind right now.
Yeah.
So I show you, see, look, Priyanka, this is something that I'm using, and you just take it in your hand, and even though you are in wow of this, you don't get the right words. You just say, oh wow, this is so nice.
Yeah. And then you feel like so flat.
Yeah. I mean, there could be so many things around it. Ki, oh wow, this
Yeah.
is so interesting. This is something new for me. And
Yeah.
what is the brand of it? Or why did you choose this color? Like, if you don't know anything, you can just
Yeah.
flip the question and say, why did you choose this color? So it's like, instead of putting a full stop, you are opening the conversation. You're giving an open
Correct.
answer and inviting the next conversation. So
Correct.
that's how you should try to do that. And now, when I have told you this, trust me, when I learned this, I realized every time I was saying nice, it was hitting me.
Tell me now, how do you like train kids to handle a situation where in a conversation you feel a little awkward?
I always tell one simple thing: talk to communicate your ideas. Don't have that emotion to impress the other person. There is a possibility that the person might appreciate, there is a possibility that the person will shatter your idea. But you have to communicate. If you learn this, the rest will follow. You will communicate, you will learn, you will evolve, you will recommunicate, things will happen. But you have to talk not to impress anybody, but to express.
And one of the things that I feel that everybody face in their life, forgetting names of people that you meet and you
So
feel like,
many
oh my
times,
God,
so
I know
many
this
times.
person, but I can't remember, his name. So is there any trick that you have that you can share with us?
No, I don't have any trick for that, frankly, Priyanka.
Damn
But
it, we need a hack for this.
I try to learn names. You cannot forget names. I don't remember, but I had watched one movie in which the director of an organization had her secretary remember everybody's name with faces, so that when the person comes in front of them, she is responsible for recollecting the name and telling the director, so that the director uses the right name. Now, why name is important is it builds trust. If I just say hey hi, or if I say hey hi Priyanka, how have you been, it immediately shifts the tone, the connect is different.
Yeah, it's personalization. Tell me about your experience when you were a speaker at TEDx. How was it? What was that about? Was it the first time?
First time with TEDx, yes, it was my first TEDx. But every TEDx has a theme. So in the TEDx that I was invited as a speaker was about breaking boundaries. And that's where it kind of resonated so much with my life, how I have been doing, how I restarted over and over again. And sometimes I restarted because of unavoidable situations. Sometimes I restarted because I wanted to restart. So it
Yeah.
was more of my journey, how I have evolved and what I have become today. I always believe, having gone through all of those situations, I always believe in empowering women of tier 2 and tier 3 cities of Bharat. Because a lot of times in India, it is still happening. After marriage, you are relocated to a town where your educational qualifications does not make sense anymore. So
Correct.
this is something that I always believe in empowering women, and also believe in shaping the future Bharat, generation. So my key takeaways from my TEDx talk was, don't limit yourself to your educational qualifications. Always be curious, don't be afraid to start from scratch. And it's always about making connections, the right connections, building the right network at the right time.
Right. Now, when people say that networking is so important, now how do people go about it? Because sometimes you want to keep connections. That's what I'm understanding. Networking means making connections by building your LinkedIn profile and just following them on certain platforms. What do you mean by networking in your way, in your perspective?
See, networking is something that is misunderstood. People think that if you have 10,000 connections on LinkedIn, you have a great network. I mean, it is also true for Facebook and Instagram
Yeah. I
these
mean, I
days.
have like
The
200
more,
contacts in my phone. I don't
huh.
think so. I call them. Don't call 199
No,
people out of
you
that.
don't you don't call, you don't interact with your network often
Yeah.
as well. That is
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
But having the right network, as in, like, literally consider this as your neural network. So when to approach whom is about networking.
Right.
Somebody will have the right solution here, somebody will have the right guidance there. How easy it is to get a job via LinkedIn. If you can sit and apply to 100 jobs per day on LinkedIn. But what if you use your LinkedIn network and ask for references, you might get hired faster. So that is the main idea of network. It's not that if you build the connection today, you
Yeah.
might use them tomorrow, and or else there are cases where people are building a network today because they know they need them tomorrow. I always say this: your network is your net worth. You If you have the right network, nothing is impossible. You can get a new job. If it is a business, you can get good resources, you can get the right investments, you can get the right founders also. It's like
Absolutely.
your interests should align, and
Correct.
you should not be shy, because people know these days, people know this is how the world works these days. And
Yeah.
that's what, circling back to your initial question, this also resonates with why I want kids to understand that it should not always be ki, that person is not even in my class, why should I go and talk to that?
Correct. Yeah. I think we need to open up boundaries. We need to be open to speaking to strangers or people that you don't know. It gives you completely different, what should I say, outlook to their world, and you can expose them about your world, and it's a good exchange of information. And that's how you embrace change. That's how you adapt. That's how you know the world beyond your world, because sometimes you're just in your cocoon and you don't know that there is so much. People think differently, people eat different food, people live differently, they don't live in the same bubble that you've been living with. So kabhi kabar aapki right and wrong completely changes the moment you meet someone not from your world. I don't mean alien, I
You need
mean
to
same
break that
human
bubble.
from earth.
You need to break that bubble.
Yes. Take that safety pin, pop it up, go out, and जैसी भी है, थंडर स्टॉर्म है, बारिश है, हवा चल रही है, बट उसको देखो, सुनो, समझो, एंड
You
दिस विल,
will have difficult conversations.
यस,
Not every time it is go as smooth as people might just ignore you.
या या
It's not
एब्सोल्युटली,
always that you want to connect with somebody and you get the same reciprocation. No, there
या
can be places where you are just ignored.
yeah, you are unheard, you're not valued in a set of people that who are sitting and discussing, and you feel like out of place, but that's fine. That's where you need to go out of your comfort.
So there is a technique with deeper communication things where you kind of try to copy what the other person is doing. Like if I'm flipping my hair, you're flipping your hair. Somewhere
Yeah.
that emotional bonding happens, and you apparently find some grounds to communicate. So there are a lot of things to just get started, but you can only get started when you decide to make that
Yes,
change in your life.
the first step.
The first
For
step is
sure.
the most difficult one also.
मैं हमेशा मानती हूँ कि मेरे जैसे सिर के ऊपर एक हेलमेट है ऑफ बबल्स, बबल का हेलमेट है, एंड आई कीप ऑन पॉपिंग एवरी टाइम समथिंग आई लर्न न्यू, आई अंडरस्टैंड कि आई कैन सी लाइफ इन सर्टेन वे ऑल्सो, एंड हम सब में कमियाँ होती हैं, बट हम उस चीज़ को कॉन्कर कर सकते हैं वंस यू आइडेंटिफाई, यू सेट योर ग्राउंड कि इस साल या इस महीने या इस हफ्ते ये चीज़ करनी है, एंड आई थिंक वंस यू डू इट यू फील अचीवमेंट की फीलिंग तो बहुत ही अलग होती है, यू कैन नॉट एक्सप्लेन इन वर्ड्स, और मुझे लगता है उससे बड़ी फीलिंग नहीं है व्हेन यू डू समथिंग फॉर योर सेल्फ.
Yes, completely agree. You just have to do.
या
You should not have any
Yeah.
results
Yeah.
associated with it when you
Yeah.
want to try something new. Failures are stepping stones to success. This is something that we have been learning as moral science, but
Yeah.
we are understanding that now, and it is an important skill.
करेक्ट. एंड पर्सपेक्टिव टू लुक एट फेलियर इज ऑल्सो दैट एटलीस्ट तुम उस चेयर से उठ के यू हैड दिस मोटिवेशन टू गो अबाउट इट, यू डिड समथिंग एंड यू फेल, तो मतलब देयर वाज एक्शन इन प्लेस, देन जस्ट सिटिंग एंड डूइंग नथिंग, तो वो फेलियर बेटर है देन not even trying. Then how would you know this was a failure, this was a success?
Your actions have to come out from your brain and out of
Yeah.
the paper on which you have written your checklist.
Correct.
You have to take that hard step, take the first step, and things will follow. Learn new skill, whatever it is. You want to learn a new
Yeah.
sport, you want to learn a new skill, or you just want to randomly talk for 5 minutes. Just do it.
Yeah, yeah. Spend hours in front of mirror maybe, but just talk to yourself.
When you say in front of mirror, I am going to suggest you, instead of talking in front of mirror,
Yeah.
record yourself. So if you
Ah,
record yourself, you will know where you went wrong, because when you're talking, you're excited. You are trying to imitate something. You want to move this kind of movement or that kind of movement. You want to smile, but when kind of view your recording,
yes.
now you are viewing it from the audience perspective.
That's when you
Now
bring a
you
different
start judging yourself.
perspective.
Yes, now you are judging your own self.
Yeah.
You're validating your own self. And that's when you know where to improve and what to do.
Perfect. You made my day. 2026 starting on such a high note. Thank you to Garima Kulkarni who gave such an amazing session. I wish I could ever be in one of your sessions where you actually there on stage as a speaker and I can hear you out. This will really bring lot of like change in me on personal level. But of course, people will learn so many small things which lack in us, in our in our own way, that I lack in this particular thing. The moment they hear you, उनको समझ में आएगा कि छोटी छोटी चीज़ें कितनी बड़ी हैं जिस पे वर्क करना कितना ज़रूरी है, because that's why you are pinpointing those flaws, right? That's why you want to work on. पर हम कई बार उनको इग्नोर करके सोचते हैं कि नहीं नहीं, इन दी एंड सैलरी आ रही है, घर चल रहा है, मुझे कुछ नहीं सोचना है, तो फिर वो एम्प्टीनेस क्यों फील होती है? बिकॉज यू हैव नॉट वर्कड ऑन दैट.
Money is the byproduct of what you do. First,
Correct.
what you're doing, you have to enjoy that. You have to do it well. Money will follow. Money will follow. And communication is not a soft skill anymore. Communication is a life skill, Priyanka.
Correct.
And knowing when to say, what to say. However, this is very important. But till date, there are so many individuals who don't know what to say, how to say different, like have what flaws you're talking about, what are the improvisation points,
Yeah.
come at a very later stage. It will come only when you start to talk.
Correct. Yeah. Amazing.
Speak up in meetings, speak up in those boardrooms, speak up in those classrooms. Then you know what you did wrong.
Yes, yes. Don't shy away.
Don't shy away.
That's something people should not be missing out on the opportunities. The moment you have opportunity to learn, और opportunity का wait मत करो, खुद create करो and then just learn it. That's it. Don't wait for the perfect time to come. I have learned this in a very hard way. Don't wait for the perfect time. हम हमेशा हर मंडे का वेट करते हैं, मंडे से डाइटिंग, मंडे से ये, and Monday is the most hardest day. I'm sorry, that should be more like a Sunday in your life where you actually treat yourself for the hard work that you have done the entire week. Just change that setup in your head that Monday is the beginning of everything. Well, no, it's not.
Monday, next month, next year.
And we are still same, not improving. So आज से, it should be आज से, अभी से, इसी moment से.
Because if there's one thing that life has taught me is this,
Yeah.
like, don't underestimate the power of small, consistent changes. Speaking up, learning something new, saying no once for the very first time. These are the moments that quietly shape your future. And yes, you should never be afraid to start from scratch. I mean, this is something that I always tell people. Don't limit yourself to educational qualifications and don't be afraid to start from scratch.
I agree with that, 1000%. So thank you so much, Garima, for this amazing session. I hope people learn from you. They take out some points from this podcast because this can really bring change if they wish to. So thank you again for being part of Dear Emotions, and I hope that you come often and कुछ उच्च विचार हमारे साथ you keep sharing.
Thank you, Priyanka, for having me. And you did touch a couple of nerves which I had not thought about them in a very
Did I?
long time. So yes, Dear Emotions did touch emotions. It was so fun to interact with you. I mean, I had to think about what I have been doing, how I have been doing, and if it helps somebody, even
Yeah.
one person gets affected and learns something and comes out of that bubble, takes that first step, I will feel that this was a thing that
Absolutely.
made an impact to somebody, and therefore it is meaningful.
And that is the purpose behind doing this Dear Emotions, that people find something valuable, and if change is embraced by that particular person, particular viewer, that makes me happy, you happy, and everyone happy around here.
True. There will be struggles, there will be things. Change is
Yeah,
the only constant thing in this
yeah,
world. Things will
yeah,
keep changing. These days, people also keep changing, but you have to also change, adapt,
yeah,
evolve, and
yeah,
keep growing.
yeah.
But most importantly, keep smiling and stay happy.